Birds have feathers to help keep them cool in summer, warm in winter. It's their insulation. Animals have fur. Both feathers and fur have millions of tiny air pockets to help keep out heat and cold. Natural insulation. When it comes to people, most of us depend on fiberglass insulation, and nobody makes higher quality insulation than CertainTeed. Closely mimicking nature, fiberglass insulation has millions of tiny air pockets that help reduce the flow of heat. This remarkable material comes in two basic forms: bats and rolls made to fit between joists and studs in ceilings and walls, and blowing insulation. This is CertainTeed InsulSafe insulation being used to insulate an attic. It all starts with sand. From sand and other ingredients, glass is made. Recycled glass called cullet is included in the formula. At plants like this across the United States, CertainTeed Corporation manufactures fiberglass insulation to exacting specifications for use in thousands upon thousands of buildings and homes just like those you work and live in. The process begins with raw materials arriving at the plant by rail and truck. Every step of the manufacturing process is completely automated. At the batch house, where raw materials are received and transported to enormous storage silos, ingredients are precisely weighed and mixed to an exact formula, then transported to the plant's melting furnace, where the batch is fed into the furnace. In the furnace, the dry ingredients are heated to approximately 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit and gradually added to the contents of the furnace, 400,000 pounds of red, glowing, molten glass. Now watch as CertainTeed's advanced fiberglass technology transforms molten glass into fiberglass insulation. Below the furnace, liquid glass flows into a series of fiberizing machines, where in a single operation it is spun with tremendous force, cooled, drawn into thin glass fibers, and sprayed with a binder which will hold the fibers together in the finished product. As the fibers collect on a conveyor, they build up into a continuous mat of insulation, which later down the production line will be cut into lengths and packaged into bats and rolls. Another separate series of fiberizing machines produce InsulSafe, CertainTeed's premier blowing insulation. To give you an idea of the size and complexity of this operation, just look at the sophisticated control room. The storage tanks containing liquid binder. The operation incorporates pollution control equipment to protect the environment. A great deal of water is used in the process, and all of it is cleaned and recycled. Glass fibers are removed and recycled also. As the mat of fiberglass moves down the conveyor, it passes through an oven which cures and dries it. The thickness and density of the insulation is controlled by regulating the conveyor's speed. Here, the large blanket of fiberglass is cut into bats and rolls. This production run is R19, an industry rating indicating the material's resistance to heat flow. The thicker the insulation, the greater its resistance to heat flow. Some of the insulation is made with a vapor barrier attached. In this case, craft facing is bonded to the fiberglass with liquid asphalt. Virtually every step in the finishing and packaging process is automated. In a single day, the production from this plant alone is enough to insulate over 250 average-sized homes. In one continuous operation, from sand to glass to fiberglass, CertainTeed produces this economical, efficient insulation that helps keep millions of homes and buildings cooler in summer, warmer in winter, quieter year-round. Insulation that is easy to work with and affordable, and that helps keep fuel bills lower and saves precious fuel. Without fiberglass insulation, what a different world we'd live in.